Bay coming out of this 2-minute warning now. Again, the Packers with one timeout. That's it. Cleveland comes out throwing. Hayden gets away. Hayden inside the 40. That's a foot race. Hayden looks over both shoulders, and that will put it away. He broke away from Mark Roman, and the Browns go 62 yards.
I guess, we'll go back to the beginning. Mike Sherman says this Cleveland offense, they're hard to get a handle on. And in situations.
Play action. McNabb gets out of trouble and flips for the touchdown to Smith. And McNabb showing great feet, good agility, bad groin at all to avoid trouble. This may be the best run organization in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles, from the front office to the head coach.
Tomlinson, 4 touchdowns. This one the easiest of the lot. What a beautiful piece of play calling and blocking on the left side.
Celebrating a big basketball win today.
All sports day today, huh?
Big day. There's Barber. Barber gets away at the 10, at the 5, and driving in for the touchdown. New York Giants. This time, Junior C of E had a hold of him, and all 3 Giant touchdowns today have come off broken tackles. It's not only a career high, it's an NFL high. The highest.
First and 10 run, McAllister. McAllister breaks through. Deuce is loose. Touchdown Saints. 2 scores just that quick as they wipe out the cameraman. Talk about a turn of events. Excuse me, coach.
Opportunity, 2nd and goal. Bledsoe into the end zone, and he's picked off. Back the other way. Lito Shepherd all alone. The Philadelphia Eagles take it over Dallas.
From 49. It is good. With 6 seconds remaining, the Tennessee Titans lead by 3.
Barber fighting for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tough running inside. Marion Barber.
Tough running inside, tough running outside.
2nd and goal. And 3 tight ends. Give it to Tony Hunt, the rookie from Penn State, his first NFL touchdown. So Buckhalter and Hunt have scored today, and Westbrook has 3. One as a pass receiver, and the
49 yards. Jason Elam has done it again.
he's led this comeback from 15 down with 18 unanswered points. That touched the fingertips of Cribbs. He has to pick it up. It was stuck right just outside the goal line. And the high wire act down the sideline. He did not step out. There is no signal he stepped out. He's got Hyden out in front of him. Cripps could take it all the way for the touchdown, Cleveland. No indication he stepped out. 100 yards.
Jim, you said it. The ball ticked his finger.
2nd and 8. Taylor to the 5, touchdown! What a performance by the Jacksonville offensive line.
I can't recall the last time I've seen the Pittsburgh Steelers manhandled to this extent up front defensively. And manhandled is the right word.
Four spots.
So they just rotate them through.
Yeah, they're all going to play about the same number of plays. This is the 13th play of this drive. First down for the Eagles. McNabb looked end zone, goes underneath instead. Buckholzer at the 10, hit the 5, hurdles, and in for the touchdown.
What a job by Donovan McNabb.
So in the red zone again, Breeze. Again steps away, now flings it back to the end zone for the touchdown. That's Henderson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Their first ended in an interception, which the Eagles turned into a touchdown. And Manning guns it to the end zone on 3rd and 9, and it is caught by Burris. Touchdown, Giant.
Roethlisberger, first option, shut down. Looking for a second, a third option, now throws it. Man's there. Is he in the end zone? Is he in or outside? They're going to mark him outside.
We have a touchdown.
It's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. 19 seconds. Flacco will go for the big ball. Yes, he does. Down the field, and he's intercepted. William Gay has it, and the Steelers are going to lay claim to the AFC North Division title.
Brady pumping, throwing end zone, touchdown, Watson!
Well, you get another crack right here. He'll go for it again. Hoyer pushed across this time. And Brian Hoyer takes the team down the field. The first time he directs the Patriot attack. Takes him down for a touchdown. He finishes it off.
He didn't have a choice that time.
All right, now what are we going to see here at quarterback? It is, in fact, Vince.
But they roll coverage that direction a bit.
3rd down, 14. Romo deep down the left side, and sooner or later you knew it would be Austin. Austin's first catch of the night is a Dallas touchdown.
Well, they kept setting it up and setting it up. They knew that Sheldon Brown was susceptible to the double move. He likes to look at the quarterback, and
Weaver. Touchdown. The Philadelphia Eagles go 91 yards, 7.5 minutes, and Andy Reid says go for 2. And McNabb will throw, and that'll be caught. And getting into the end zone is Jason Avant for the conversion. So the Philadelphia Eagles, a 91-yard drive, perfect balance, 6.
Coming on a blitz. McCoy picks him up. Vick trying to make it happen. Has room to run. In front of Barnett. And out of bounds inside the 5.
Witten at the 5. And in for the touchdown. Jason Witten, and the Cowboys an extra point away from tying it with 4.5 to go.
First play from about the 12, and there is Vic, as you talked about, John, rolling and launching downfield for Deshaun Jackson, who accelerates, caught the opening play, and all the way for a touchdown! 88 yards.
Wow.
And Deshaun Jackson, who has averaged 14th best in the NFL, 8.7 yards per return, has not returned one for a touchdown this year. Waits. And it's a line drive kick. Jackson bobbles it and now has to try and recover. Deshaun Jackson gets a block! Are you kidding? Deshaun Jackson still not in, and now in for the touchdown, no flags. Unbelievable. No time left. Eagles win.
Critical for Brandon Jacobs and Ahmad Bradshaw to run. Philadelphia's defense has done a good job at times, still giving up those big plays here and there.
Play action, 2nd and 8. Manning fires. Cruz makes the catch, and he is in for the Giants touchdown.
How about Victor Cruz this afternoon?
In double coverage on this play.
Saplaga in at the fullback. Gore picking his way. Gore's got a lane. Gore in for the touchdown.
He's not one of them.
Flacco going deep. Smith, touchdown. Three tight ends, 3rd and goal from the 1. Jackie Battle is in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Never huddled in college. He's used to this. This is the offense he's typically used to. High tempo, up tempo, 2-minute drill.
Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is in there. Brandon Hughes is the nickel back. And Whedon's pass is going to be intercepted by Kurt Coleman. And Coleman goes down. And the Eagles, with the big interception, will take over with 1:05 to go and a 1-point lead.
I don't know how you defend against either of them.
8 in the box here, at least for the moment, for the Chargers, and then they back off. Zone blitz. Breeze steps up, finds time wide open, and there it is. Drew Brees to Devery Henderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Brees has just set a new NFL record by throwing a touchdown pass in 48 consecutive games. He passes the great Johnny Unitas, who set the previous mark 52 years ago.
Early lead on the Giants. On 2nd and 10, it's Chris Ivory cutting to the outside. He turns the corner. Picks up the Saints 1st down and more. Ivory still going. One man to beat. Fakes off Dante Robinson, and he is in for a 56-yard touchdown run.
First slam Newton in a national championship game.
Foxborough.
They just run a wham play with the tight end again. Dante Scarnecchia. Tom Brady have taken the game right to the Houston Texans.
Now the fullback on the move, Jamal Charles, taking it wide to the pylon. Touchdown, Kansas City. There's their first fourth-quarter touchdown in a long time for their offense.
First-round pick Eric Fisher does an excellent job.
Mitch Unrein is the fullback, defensive lineman.
Peyton still has the football. touchdown.
Yeah, that wasn't in the playbook this week on the defensive side.
Watch the tight ends down here in McCoy. This is where they've gone to, and they've been down here in the red zone.
Foles has it. Throws end zone. Touchdown, Riley Cooper. That's 7 for Nick Foles. 7 touchdown passes today. And that equals an NFL record. Foles is now 21 out of 26. 400 yards and a piece of NFL history.
In the game, I think for the first time for Philadelphia, but they give to McCoy. Big hole and the move. McCoy through the snow. Touchdown. A 40-yard jaunt for McCoy. Jackson in motion. They give to Bryce Brown, and this game is tied.
Trail by 10. They had a 17-0 lead, but Philadelphia has scored 27 unanswered. Here in the second half, the ball is out. Loose ball. It's picked up by Fletcher Cox. The big guy rumbles in.
Roethlisberger still has it. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, number 6. Ben's greatest day.
4 on the offensive unit. Second down and 16. And McCown going deep for Evans. He's done it, and he scores. Mike Evans, maybe having a career game in his rookie year, and what a mismatch downfield with the linebacker Perry Riley Jr. trying to cover him.
Back to throw, pumps, looking, end zone. He's got it. T.Y. Hilton, Colts lead.
Looks like they're going to throw it right out of the gun. 3 wides.
Oh, it's down.
The ball is out. It is picked up by the Broncos. Roby, and he's in the end zone for an unbelievable touchdown. A flag is.
There was no flag on the play. No foul.
Oh my
Ruling on the
goodness.
field is a fumble recovered by Denver. Touchdown.
The man who saved the game last Sunday, Stewart, the former Raven, knocked it loose, and Roby,
Kyrie Robinson, the running back. Robinson is in. Touchdown.
Johnson is there for the touchdown. Number 3 on the day for Calvin Johnson. Well, the last time you may remember, Sproles had it bounce, and it cost him big-time field position. And he will handle this one from the 18-yard line. Look out! Sproles down the sideline with a punter to beat. Still on his feet, no penalty flags. A 100-yard return on an interception by Jenkins, and now an 83-yard punt return for a touchdown by Darren Sproles.
On 2nd and 9. Ninth play of this drive. Went. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Jordan Matthews. The first touchdown pass of his young career.
Elliott in the backfield. Prescott. Elliott got knocked down. Throws wide open. Jason Witten to win the game.
4 penalties for 40 yards in this one. A big 15 yards here. It's Elliott.
2nd down and goal. Elliott into the end zone. Oh, man. For Elliott, that's his 13th rushing touchdown. Emmitt Smith, boy, he can really appreciate that.
Let's see what they do. See if they take a shot to pick up the first down on 3rd and 15. 1:03 remaining. Watson protected. Escaping. Gonna run for it. You get a block on the edge. He's gonna get there. First down and more. And Deshaun Watson inside the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. 49 yards.
Take that, Geno Atkins. Wow. I mean, that's the undefined, right? That's the intangibles that you talk about.
The Superdome crowd, as loud as they have been all day, the pass is tipped and intercepted. It's Cam Jordan for the touchdown. Wow.
I've never seen a game like this and where two defensive linemen get both pick sixes. It'll never happen again in football. I'm never going to say never again. So, Mike.
They missed the field goal, of course, but they have not been the same team we've watched the last 3 weeks.
Hey, knocked out of his hand, and that's Claiborne again. And McKinley gets on top of it for Atlanta. Adrian Claiborne strips Dak Prescott.
Every pressure that he has had has been a speed rush right around the edge.
6-sack game for Adrian Claiborne. If they don't win that game, they lose the head-to-head. They would have been swept by the Seahawks, so that's a huge game coming up. It's lateral time. Austin. It's taken by Philly and Brandon Graham for the touchdown. Eagles win it.
12.
I got double coverage again.
Ryan for Jones, and no. Couldn't stay in. Darby with the coverage, and that is the way opening night ends.
Through Ryan Galvin doing his thing with all these replays. Here we go. Starting the 4.
Hand off to Elliott, and he is in for the touchdown.
Goff on first down. Everett is stride. Wow! Touchdown Rams!
Seven seconds left. Tannehill will throw it. And this will end it after the shovel, or will it? Miami running around, circling. Oh, look out! Gronkowski didn't have the angle. Touchdown! Oh, Kenyon Drake! A miracle!
They're going to flip it. Jeffrey's got it, and he's in! Touchdown, Philadelphia. A little flip, Sproles, cuts, slips, and spins his way in for 2.
Man down to block, and the second man down to try and recover it.
Sanders high up in the air, and Micah Hyde has it, and there he goes! Micah to the house!
First snap inside the 20. Allen, open field, inside the 10. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. He's got yet another game with a touchdown pass and a touchdown run.
2nd and goal. Wentz to the end zone, wide open. They did it. Zach Ertz. Eat that W, Philly.
And Newton takes it in for the touchdown. Extending his NFL record with a 59th career rush touchdown.
Give up a touchdown. That's a whole different feel going in at halftime.
Brady lofts it. Gronkowski. He's got it for the touchdown.
Shotgun. Murray out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray heaves it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins. Miraculous. It's Murray magic. Murray takes the knee, going for 2 because they didn't want the kick to be blocked.
Sanders, he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 9-game winning streak about to come to an end. The Eagles play their best game of the year, the debut of Jalen Hurts.